As a disclaimer, I have met Kieran before.
Okay.
Whatever you're ready. Hey Travis, we're going to get started with this.
Hi guys, my name is Kieran Farr. I am the CEO and co-founder of Vidcaster. It's a web service that makes it very easy to create a video website on your own domain name. One of our beta clients was Airbnb. If you haven't heard of them, it's a service that essentially allows a stranger to come into your house, rent the property, or vice versa, for you to go to somebody's house and stay in somebody's random residence. Obviously, this is kind of scary. And so their director of marketing decided that taking the approach of using video to really humanize both their customers and their hosts would be a great way to go forward with their marketing campaigns. Of course, like everyone else on the planet, their first response is, let's put this stuff up on YouTube. And they faced really quickly two key problems with this. Number one, the viewership was not what they expected. It was difficult for them to drive additional traffic. Number two, it did not accomplish the business objectives. Or in other terms, this wasn't able to drive sufficient business objectives. So working with us, we were able to create a video subsite called tv.airbnb.com. And it's not just Airbnb, sorry. And using Vidcast, we were able to maximize their convertible viewership without cannibalizing YouTube. It's not just Airbnb. We have dozens of customers ranging from large enterprise clients down to small, medium businesses and nonprofits. But here's the key. Vidcaster is a true end-to-end solution that creates a full video website. And it's not just a standalone player like its incumbents. So this enables us to do really advanced stuff, like do video SEO and social distribution out of the box. And here's also the key. Instead of users going from search to YouTube to a lost user, using Vidcaster, they're able to capture that user to be converted. We've had steady growth. 2 weeks ago, we switched to instant sign-up and have seen a 5x increase in user sign-up. The team is really into video. I have 10 years of experience between Ray and I doing video production. Steve Jang and I are lead developers. And we're looking for 400K, and this is Vidcaster.
What was the laughing about?
I don't like the way this turned out. So
Yeah, the flow is much worse than it was.
yeah, so what I tried to take this stuff in, and I tried to put it into the format. One of the key points that I received was, we need to put the customers up front.
Yeah.
And in doing that, I guess my thought was, it's very unclear to me, as I'm giving this presentation, what the solution is doing when I put these customers in there.
Yeah.
And,
The flow you had last, did you present Tuesday? Or was it
yeah,
last?
Tuesday, yeah.
The flow you had there was awesome.
I agree. Yeah, it's
So-
I tried it. And
Like it was really clear, like that you couldn't, that you hadn't. It was really clear that this wasn't fitting together. And
Yeah.
You knew it. You
Yeah.
knew
No,
it
I
coming
know.
into
I know
this.
from the beginning. I was like, this
Okay.
is, yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Yeah, like I mentioned this pretty much every other time you present, but you need to slow down.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is just over 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So.
You still move a lot, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, we're covering delivery as well. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
All aspects of it.
Remember the goal, by the way, of these is to get them to get a meeting right after. So that's the context.
Okay. Now, I didn't see the presentation on Tuesday, but the big thing that's missing, assuming I didn't know anything about Vidcaster coming in, is I'm like, okay, so I kind of get that it's better than YouTube somehow, but and obviously Airbnb users must not be dumb, either that or you have naked pictures of them. But tell me what makes Vidcaster better.
Right.
And there's some stuff about social out of the box and it
Right.
converts, but I don't understand what that means necessarily. There needs to be more detail. Okay, here are the 3 things that people are trying to accomplish. You mentioned, I thought it was very strong at the beginning when you said YouTube did not accomplish their business objectives. And I was like, okay, great. So the next part is going to be, here's how Vidcaster helped them achieve their business objectives. Their objectives were A, B, and C, and Vidcaster did A, B, and C via C, D, and E.
Right.
Because the key message here is that like you're not just a video, like you're just not like a video. Like I know you're white label video, right? But
Right.
that's not the key here.
Lead
People pay
generation.
because you're lead gen.
Right. So here's the other problem. So that feedback we got on Tuesday was, we need more data. Well, we don't have data.
Right.
So the best I can do is get some anecdotal experience from our customers, but it's only 3 weeks ago that they told us that video SEO was the most important part of our platform.
Yeah.
So, I'm doing my best to synthesize this
Right.
as something that makes sense, but I guess my concern is that I can't provide any more data.
Here's how you fake it a little bit. helpful practical advice. The way you fake it is, first of all, go ask them, okay, what video SEO are you talking about? What term did the person search on? You do the Google screenshot of the search and you circle it and you say, and now here's the quote from the director of SEO at Airbnb. Wow, this has given us tremendous uplift. How much uplift? We don't really know yet. Don't mention that. Don't talk about that.
Yep.
No, we've got a picture of a Google web page,
Yep.
a search results page, and we've got somebody saying this is awesome.
Yep.
And that's, again, that won't hold you as
Yeah.
much as data, but
Yeah.
it'll get you part of the
I
way.
think the meta of what you're saying though is that confident delivery is really key.
Yep, yeah, I agree.
So like, and this goes for everybody too, like you guys should get comfortable saying this, like saying everything into a mirror. Like, you should feel comfortable doing this before you get in here on Tuesday.
Now, quick minor demonstration, because now I get to dust this off. Back when I was at Stanford, I actually taught in the public speaking program, so they gave us some tips on how to present and how to appear more confident. So a couple of things you already touched on. The first is you have to remain planted. The more you sort of wander around, as we call doing the dancing bear, the more nervous you appear. The second thing is never ever touch your face. The instant you touch your face, you look like you are not confident. A person who is confident opens up their stance and is facing out into the audience. And when you gesture, don't gesture with small little gestures. Gesture with big gestures, relatively slow. And then you'll feel strange, and you'll think to yourself, my God, what am I doing? I feel like I'm on stage, but the answer is you actually are on stage. So just a few quick notes on delivery, and always talk slower than you think you need to talk, because everyone talks faster because their heart rate increases, and your heart rate is how you judge speed. So naturally, when you're nervous, you always talk faster.
Are you set for tomorrow as well?
No.
Okay, well, we got to sneak in somehow, because like, the flow, like, we got to get you into a flow that works.
Right. Well, so I mean, again, that's the frustration, is that the flow worked on Tuesday, and then trying to put all this feedback into something didn't really work.
Yeah.
So
Because your deck didn't change much, I don't think.
it changed in the order, because again, that was a lot of the key feedback is we don't see the customer
Right.
soon enough.
Right.
So, I mean, I can't fake it. So when I'm not buying it,
Yeah, yeah,
it doesn't go
absolutely.
for us.
Absolutely.
So,
All right. We should, yeah, so, I would think about like maybe, well, either sit down and rewrite a script for this for yourself and walk through a mirror, like a mirror pitch. If that's not working, then like start backing up the changes to where it was on Tuesday, and we'll start to clean it up from there again.
yeah.
So, anybody else, any other feedback? Or good?
Yeah, ultimately, you are the one. You have to feel confident and comfortable with it. And it's
Yeah.
better to have a less quote-unquote perfect presentation that you feel comfortable with and can deliver
Yeah.
than the perfect presentation that you just have the paint drying on.
Yeah, yeah.